Traveling the nation, helping our teens. This is Topics for Teens. Welcoming your host, Amber Hafizi.
Thank you. Welcome to our show. I'm Amber Hafizi, and today's controversial topic is, to what extent is technology a blessing or a curse? Technology has helped increase communication and has brought the society to a new era. But what people seem to bypass is cyberbullying and the actual impact it has on our nation's teens. Today we have victim, psychologist, and best-selling author of Looking Through My Eyes, Iridis.
Thank you. This is such a homey environment. This is very nice.
Thank you. I tried to make it very homey and very comfortable. Congratulations on the success of your new book. How has increased fame helped you to spread a message throughout nations?
Well, I feel that the more publicity the book gets, the more people read it, the more fans that I have. And I feel like it has a type of effect where if one person reads it, they become moved and they tell another person, and then it becomes a chain reaction where, an ample amount of people have read it. And this helps to spread my message across, which is that cyberbullying is not okay.
Certainly with your successes, I'm sure that you've been, teased and cyberbullied. And you're very talented, and as a child, I'm sure you were very successful. You have your MD, your PhD, and I just make DVDs, which comes out maybe in a second. In your book, you have a message you wish to spread throughout nations, correct?
Yes, that's basically the main reason why I wrote the book. I want to say that cyberbullying is not okay and that it has become an epidemic for our American teens. I was cyberbullied as a child, and it was something life-changing. To have people be against you in that way, and it's not okay. People have, because of bullying, they have brought, weapons to school and taken lives, and we've seen that throughout the years, and it's not fair that people should be tormented in this way.
Do you believe that technology is a blessing or a curse?
Well, to me, I believe that it's more of a curse rather than a blessing, because many teens are almost close to committing suicide and every day are getting hate emails based on gender, the race, ethnicity, anything like that. They're getting hate emails. Basically, it's a hate crime because of the internet, through Facebook, through Twitter, through MySpace, and all of those things. But then again, you think, well, it could be a blessing because we have in history, which will remain on forever, the Egyptian Revolution. How do they spread their message of a revolution? How do they get their ideas of freedom? Of course, through the internet. And if it wasn't for that, then I don't think that the revolution would have been as successful as it is now, so that the internet had a big impact. And that way it was a blessing, but to me it's more of a curse.
It would be emotionally tough for you to sit in your office and have clients come to you and speak about how cyberbullying has changed their lives so drastically and basically destroyed them.
Yes, you have no idea how hard it is having people either call our hotline, which is 1-800-CB-HELP, cyberbullying help, or come into our office and try to talk to us. The hurt that you see in their eyes, it's something that you can't fake. You can't act out. No movie can replace that. Only when you see it in person, you really feel it. How some child, some stupid little teen, can have such a big effect on another innocent person's life.
Because they want to play a game.
Yes, of course.
I can only imagine.
Just the other day, I had this young, nice-looking, pleasant girl coming to my office, and she looked like a normal teen, but you could not imagine the pain that she had inside her. How some mean girls were spewing hate, on her Facebook, on her wall posts, comments, messaging, texting, webcamming. There was no end to it. If there was a way, then they would find it and they would hurt her. It turns out 2 days before, her father had walked in on her trying to commit suicide, hanging herself. And you hear these stories, but you kind of just pass by it in the newspaper like, okay, that's their problem. But then when you meet them and you talk to them in person, it's so life-changing. It hurts. and I had to sit there and just listen to the girl because I couldn't physically go up to the mean girls and tell them to stop. It's something that she really has to go through herself, you know? So I was just there as a friend, and sometimes that's all these kids need. They just need someone there to listen, to comfort them, someone to
So
help a
parents,
hand.
talk to your kids.
Of course, parents, friends, if you hear these things or if you see these things happening, you cannot just brush it off. You have to take action. You have to help these people because there are instances where, dramatic things can happen.
Yes, and the one thing is, teens are very good actors and actresses. They could really put on a show
and hide their emotions,
but,
put a
it's up
smile
to
on
the
as if
parents.
everything's okay.
It's up to the parents to really see what's going on because behind that smile could be torture.
That's true.
Thank you, Ira, for being here today with us and being able to talk about your new book and your experiences. And everybody in the audience gets a free copy of Cyberbullying Through My Eyes. And yes, H4H, Miss Sano's class, talking to you too.
The main reason why I read the book. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of making this...
Thank you. Welcome to... Oh, you can't even see my head now. Stop doing that. Well, technology has increased... Oh my god. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, is controversial. Okay, wait, one more time, I swear to God. Today's controversial. And today,
Thank you.
How are you today, Ira?
Dangling from the ceiling. What did you say dangling?
Okay. Thank you.